All right, on the road to drifting. All right, so recently in one of my last videos, I went to OSW and went to the LZ Invitational, and I would say, it's probably, really truly inspiring for what it is I want to do here. And today I got more parts for the Miata, so we're slowly but truly making this this dream come alive. But I've got it up right now on jack stands and the jacks, so I got some coilovers for it. I picked these up off on Marketplace for a pretty good deal, so I guess I'll show you guys how to install it. But this is kind of what we're dealing with, the setup here. So just got my jack stands and my jack holding it up on the diff, and yeah, I'm gonna start at the rear. So yeah, get it jacked up, and I got gloves because it's just freezing here today. But basically, you've got the top of the strut on the right rear over there. I'm gonna have to pull this cover off to get to the left rear access. But yeah, this is kind of what we'll be starting with and what we'll be doing today. Looks like they still got wiring for an amp back there, so eventually I'll probably dig that out and get that out, because I don't really care to have subs in here. But yeah, and then oh look, there's extra bolts too. Yeah, gotta love that. So I'm sure they oh, that one's just covering a hole. Okay, well, I find out more and more about this every day. But there are some things, I mean, it looks really clean on camera, but the reason why I'm using it for drift cars, for one, it's rebuilt title. We got like scratch marks here, dent here, the fender's getting all messed up. I mean, it is freshly, not freshly, but it's not from 1990, the paint. And you can see where they've cut and, welded another, quarter panel here. Scratches, more like bubbling and stuff from the paint. Not too much of a body expert, but I'll say this is probably not the nicest way to do it. But for what I got the car for and everything, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. So I really haven't had any issues. But anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and start filming the process of taking these off. So we'll just start at the right rear, since it's gonna be a little bit easier. All right, so after you get the wheel off, there's gonna be a bolt right here through this control arm. So it's gonna be a 17 mil. You just put that on there, and the other side has like a piece onto it, so there's no nut on the other side to hold on to, at least from what it looks like. Anyway, just back that whole thing out. There was a washer, but I'm sure I can get that later. So from there, this will drop out a little bit. Of course, there's supposed to be an anti-sway bar end link here. The bar is supposed to be in here, but I don't have it in there. I don't have it front or rear. But anyways, now that we got the bolts out on bottom, we just go to the top and get these two out. They look like, I don't know, a 13 or something. So I will figure that out real quick. 12 up top. Okay. Alright, so you're gonna need to take out this long bolt right here. It's a 21 on this side and a 17 on this side. 17 sits right here, this nut, and the other 21 side sits on here. So yeah, you can tap this out and or use this to go ahead and get it out. And once you get that out, you'll have enough flex there in the lower control arm, and then you'll be able to slide the new one out. I mean, slide the old one out a lot easier. All right, so before you put your wheels back on, you're gonna want to measure the distance between here and the bottom of here, so that way that both sides, if it's not at the height that you want, at least that both sides are even. So this one, where I'm measuring, is about 2 3/4 of an inch. And now I need to get the other side, because this one is the lower of the two. So, and I prefer to be a little bit lower. I don't want to be same factory height. So that's what I'm going to do, is make this other side. So yeah, you just use your tape measure, go ahead and then measure it. So, but I know that side now. So I come over here and do it to this one. I mean, it's a pretty noticeable difference. I mean, probably even on camera, but it's way higher. So I'm gonna adjust this to the other side and then put the wheels on. We'll drop it and then see if we need to adjust. Look at this beautiful sound. It's just beautiful out here. It's very calming. Today, I don't know, I just picked this up because I gotta show you guys like the end result to the coilovers. I guess, you know, just put it on YouTube, and there's been plenty of TikToks and you know, pictures going up on Instagram and things like that of how it sits now. So I'll go ahead and show y'all. I know y'all don't probably care too much about none of this, so you really gotta be here to see it anyway. But yeah, I'm just happy. This is I don't know, a lot's happened pretty quick, and the ground that it's sitting on is kind of uneven right now, so it is going to look a little more tucked on one side than the other, and it's relatively quick because the traffic coming. But this is pretty good, actually. The wheels are just mad dirty, but the fitment up front is real close. It's real close. You probably can't tell. So eventually, when I burn out the tires on the rear, I'll go ahead and swap these on there. They're directional, so I'll just go ahead and put this tire straight back there and then that one straight back. And once I burn those off, then I will run my Miss Daisy spares, like the 14s that came on the car. That's kind of the whole idea with this, because I only paid like $50 for these tires. They're not the best, but it's alright for now. I mean, they work, so yeah. Here's the fitment in the rear. I can't get it to go any lower than this, unfortunately. But it's probably, you know, a couple fingers, maybe. I guess whose fingers it depends on, but I mean, it's at least a finger off. But I would like it to be a little bit lower. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But overall, it's pretty nice. It's in so damn low. It's so much harder to get into it when it's this low. But I also need to do an alignment. It's definitely like friendly reminder for everybody. Like, once you put coils on your car, and especially when you had to do what I had to do, I had to disconnect the lower control arms. You're gonna want to get in alignment. You just want to get in alignment. Otherwise, you'll smoke your tires. For me, I'm gonna smoke them anyways. I don't really care too much, but yeah, this thing just looks so good on camera. It's definitely a camera car. It's not very nice anywhere else, but I'm just going to enjoy some of this. This orange sand, man, you get this on your skin and it's just hard to get off. But I think I'm in Flagler Beach right now, but yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy this for a little bit and head back home. So yeah, I hope you guys like the car, and stay tuned for more. I got some maintenance stuff coming. I got some parts, some issues I need to fix, some things I need to address. The Montero is also going to get some things fixed and addressed. So I mean, there's plenty of content. I mean, there's things that are going to keep coming and stay. So I'm excited for it, and you know, I just like documenting, you know, what I do, how I do it, maybe help out. If somebody, you know, catches a snippet of a sentence that I say, it's like, oh shoot, like dang, like maybe I should do that, because I mean, I had to mess up to learn, you know what I mean, and I'm learning from other people's mistakes before I make them. I mean, it's all love, you know. But yeah, if you guys enjoy the videos, you know, be sure to check out the other ones. If you haven't seen one of the other videos that I have posted, go ahead and check it out, you know what I mean. You know, show your support is definitely appreciated. But also, you know, it's just, you know, staying in tune with my life. That's what you care about. I plan on doing big things, really, honestly. And this is you know, it's kind of deep, I guess. It's a heart to heart. But you know, I got some things I really plan on doing. Like, this is just the beginning. It's just crazy how far like I've come in this year alone. And then what's next, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be on some like, oh, new year, yeah, you know, it ain't nothing like that. It's just like every day it's growth. It's an exponential growth every day. Like, I'm not waiting on New Year's Day for me to be like, oh, okay, yeah, you know, let me get my stuff together, let me level up, let me figure this out. Like, no, that's not what it is. Like, I moved to Florida in March. Like, I've only been here, you know, 10 months. So it's just been crazy. It really has just been crazy. But yeah, like I said, you know, stay tuned for more content. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate all the love. Like, for real, it does mean a lot. You know, life has just been great. Life is, you know, it's just beautiful.